The halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, the fullback gets you the hard yards. It gets you those first downs on 3rd down. Not too much different than that 3 wood in my golf bag. Just something trusty about it when I really need it.
Hauled in left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Jackson. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week came to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean.
And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down a little short of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Try.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They've got the block near midfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside.
Here we go, Side.
First down throw for Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Try.
Now Fields. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. That one's rejected at the line. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Steelers set to punt it. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now Jackson off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. We'll see if they want to take the risk on 4th and a couple. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Don't jump. Ready? Up. Hurry up.
Running back sent in motion.
Right.
Fields on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields looking to throw. It's his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sit high.
Another throw for Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Here we go, son.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9
Set.
at the 27-yard line.
Fields throwing here. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL and also as much in training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Tonight.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Jackson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it sets up 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He lofts it deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. All right, here we go. Second down. Play fake. Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. A pistol snap. Fields. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They kick the running back in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So we've reached the halftime. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First down throw for Fields. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Jackson off the play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead to move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Cut out left. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Here we go, son.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Is that all right? Is that all right?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 32. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Lamar. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Julian Blackman. And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Here we go, son.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields to throw. Brought in right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw Fields. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Good.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Go.
Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Fields to throw it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They kick the running back in motion. This throw is cut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Starting at the 10. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass, caught by his tight end. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Do it.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Tonight.
Another try following the sack. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And this one does not go far. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player, and pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who was hurt on the play. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Dialing up a receiver screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tonight. Tonight.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
Oh, hurry up.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Go.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's another Pittsburgh.
Fields on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go, tonight. Oh, hurry up.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 16. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Right. Right.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Hurry up, hurry up. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He brings it in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the
Here we go.
7-yard line.
Do it.
Fields throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Looking to throw it. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on 4th down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.